There we go. Wow, it's like super silent. I'm gonna throw on some like Spotify or something. So I'm. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. We go. One of these. And now we wait. And now we wait. And now we wait. And now we wait. And now we wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And now we wait. Waiting for the thingy to turn on. Why is this like not working? My mouse is not doing what I would like it to do. Ugh, I gotta sign in. Okay. We'll go to this. And then I sign in to this thing. Oh, I gotta put on the music. Where's the music? There we go. And then we go back to the screen. Let's get rid of that. Actually, you know what? Is it that one? No. Is it this one? No, but I'll leave that on. On this one. No, that's not. Okay, here we go. Just leave those playing while I try to get 3 months ago. Okay. Any second now. Photoshop will show me all the cool projects that I previously had coming, and it won't just have a big blank page that I'm looking at right now because they seem to have just erased all of my stuff. Please, 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 please. There we go. It's all back now. Cool. So, plan for today. For the next, I don't know how long I have. Realistically, I might only have 30 minutes or something. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm in a position at the moment where I don't really have a lot of access to my computer.
Donut, are you speaking? I can't hear you. Oh, I see.
So I'm just sort of making the best of it. So today we're gonna make a bad comic. We're gonna from inception to completion, I suppose. And just off the top of my head, I'm thinking 4-panel, 2 top, 2 bottom. And we'll see what we can do with that. Got my Twitter doodle square. Let me pull that up on the screen. Ta-da! Twitter doodle square. So this is 128, 1280 by 1280. Why is this so big? I think 7 was the one I used the last time. 60 hardness or something? Where is my drawing tablet? I got the world's cheapest tablet. It was like, I don't know, maybe 20 euro or something. You know, it was used second hand. It's my favorite type of hand. Just dust it off there. It's I was gonna say it's seen better days, but it hasn't seen much much better. I guess in the packaging when it was bought, maybe. But that was never in my hands. It looks basically the same. It's the day I bought it. I've had this for quite a few years now. And it has served me well. I'm hoping it will continue to do so for a long, long time so that I never have to spend money on a drawing tablet. I think it helps that I don't really draw that much on a tablet. Lovely. Okay. I have my little teeny tiny Logitech wireless keyboard on hand, so I can just Control Z. Then I am. Beautiful. Okay, so the plan, we will have a separate layer and we'll call this 1, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where we're drawing yet. Maybe donut themed. Maybe chipmunk themed. I don't know how to do either of those things. So maybe neither of those things. You know what I didn't do? I need to go to the collab server. And we go live, and we go Twitch TV. You know what? I can steal Dizzy's link. Copy and paste Dizzy's link, and I just put my own name on it. Excellent. Hopefully that is the correct link. I actually, donut LOD. Okay, yep, that works perfectly. Make a terrible comment. You know what? I'm gonna put something on the screen so it's not just a big white box. Because if someone comes in and they're like, "This is a big white box," it'd be boring to look at. So I'm gonna throw this on screen. I made this as an aura-filled reference image for Wannabe. He did not like it. I don't know what the heck he's using. But making a terrible comic day was the 24th. Nah. We're doing it today. Doing it now. Maybe I should say live somewhere. Yeah, we'll put live at the front. Live. People love when people are live. What is filter? What is sounds? You can filter sounds? I mean, I wouldn't hear them anyway, so I don't mind. Average stream bitrate is too high. I thought I turned it down. But maybe not. I don't have, like, licensed music on right now, right? No. You know what? I feel I can... In my mind, I can imagine what music is playing, and it's making me, like, unwell. So let's... No, never mind. I was totally wrong. It's... What the hell? What the hell is this music? This is not the music that I wanted. Let's turn that off. Why is this the music that's playing? Transformers Devastation Kickback.mp3? Why would that ever be the music? Whatever. Let's where did I save my music? Music stuff, maybe. I can't play any of those things. Wait, maybe I could play this one? Maybe it says Comfy Sleepover Cat VTuber. Maybe it's like royalty free. Game music? I don't think I can play that. I don't have any like ambient music. I need to get some of that going. I have turbo instrumentals to drive backwards to. That's Eurobeat music. Okay, that's not good for this. Maybe I have some in like videos folder. Come on, come on. Do I have any? I'm sure I have like music kicking about somewhere. If I sort MIDI, I feel like I have a bunch of MIDI files. MIDI. I feel like this is a waste of time, to be honest. Maybe I just leave it. Here you go. Busted MIDIs might be the way to go. Excuse me. Line sequencer? Nothing there. Okay. Maybe they can't play MIDI files. I don't think they can play MIDI files. All files? This is good. If this works... Ooh-wee. It didn't work. Okay. Cool. What if I type .mp3? Test boop. Clap hard. Door metal slam. Sorry, door underscore metal underscore slam. Do I just play that on loop? 4-second body head scramble? I don't think people would like that very much. I'm not seeing any title theme macaroni union. What is this? Open file location. Let's not do that. Wait, I should have years ago when I was Chinese, my sister gifted me the soundtrack for a game that I have yet to play still. But the soundtrack should be here somewhere. Maybe. Data, maybe? Games? How about none of those? Okay. I did find Backrooms Visa Free Collab footage, which should not be in that folder. 19 gigabytes. I don't know why that's there. That is 2 gigabytes of Baldur's Gate mods that no longer work. Very useful. All files. Show me all files. Something called mystery asset. I don't want to touch that. Let's ZZZ folders. These are files for JavaScript. Atom editor. Web font. Ameji Studios Ken Mo 6. I think that's like one of the free model things, maybe. I don't know. Should be a game in here somewhere. Where the heck did I put the thing? Maybe it's itch.io type location. Skatebird. Do they have music in Skatebird? They do not. Okay. Wandersong? MP3s? They do have MP3s. They got a whole lot of them. I feel like these are going to be individual notes. I'm not seeing a lot of songs here. In Wandersong. Short hike? None in a short hike. Something called journal, which I can't imagine being useful right now. Where the hecko is the thing that I'm looking for? Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega Updater? No? I don't think that has music. What does have music? What does have music? Maybe Infinite Fusion? BGM? That's sure there, but I feel like this is gonna get me like blasted into space. Nintendo's not big on sharing. Do I chance it? No, surely there's got to be something else. Anything else? There's got to be anything else, right? Pokemon Insurgents. What are the odds they made their own music? What are the odds? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like Pokemon fans might. Okay, well that's a Cynthia, so I'm willing to bet that there's more than just Cynthia stolen tracks, which I'm all for. I'm all for them, you know, repurposing. Trainer. Okay, it's not. Her. Vintage story, maybe? Game? Sounds. Okay, here we go. Sounds. I like sounds. Environment? Wind. Do I just play... Do I just loop wind sound effects? At this point, I think I'm better off just... Oh my goodness, playing the whole time. Putting up desktop audio, and we play some music off of YouTube. That's the way to go. Mountain sounds? What might that... Mountain sound is a song. That's not what I want. 8 hours of relaxing. I feel like I've been burned by these before, actually. I'm thinking about it. These 8-hour chunks. On my big old 2025 debut, I got shot out of the sky by a random clip of chipmunks, of all things. Just like completely derailed my morning / afternoon. I don't remember what time it was. I feel like probably afternoon. So that was rough. But we're good. We're all good now. Billy Eichner's Closet Picks. I don't think that's going to be great listening experience. It's like a minute long. Ex Machina tear up the dance floor. That could be something. My brain is just like, it's not working right now. Playlists. Let's look at playlists. I think I saved one recently. City the Animation. That's almost guaranteed to not let us play that. Let's try it. What the hell? Here we go. I'm gonna turn that down. Lovely. And now we can actually figure out what the heck we're doing. I think I wasted like too much time. Too much time. 20 minutes. Mysterious. Mysterious indeed. I don't know what that was in a reference to. Oh, probably mystery asset, now that I think about it. Let's get rid of that guy. So, we have our drawing tablet. What the heck is this comic even going to be about? It can be as simple as one panel. We can figure out a one-panel joke. But I don't like those thoughts. Let's throw some ideas around. So, comic. Why is it red? Why is it red? Doesn't matter. Comic. Idea. could use one of my pre-existing comic characters. I have many. This could be a soft launch for their public release. But do I want them tied to this random Twitch thing? I don't know. They can get swooped up by my excellent ideas. Which isn't to say they're bad, but more to just laugh at the audacity that someone would be watching the stream and then go, I have to leave, I have to steal these ideas. And I think I may have too many things open at once. What can I close? I can close my sticky notes, that's for sure. I can close Spotify. Close Discord. Man, City of the Animation, what an inspiration. Like, it's just like bliss, you know? People living their life, having a good time. Getting hit in the face with like a bunch of footballs. Comic idea. Keep it simple. The titles anyway. We don't have to keep the comic idea simple. Now we get our trusty tablet going, finally. Okay, it's upside down. Okay. Let's could be you know, my YouTube is like superhero-y stuff, Minecraft stuff, so we'll write Minecraft. As an option. Maybe I shouldn't be writing. Maybe someone's gonna like turn my writing into, I don't know, steal my writing. like I don't know. I'll type it. I never met somebody so distrusting as me. I believe it. Comic moments. The comic about the comic being the comic. I like this idea. I'll write it down. So let's copy paste this, and I'm using the Marvel method. I'm stealing. Let's go like here, and then we go one of these comic moments. That comic, the comic about the comic being the comic. I like it. And you know what? We'll credit the creator, Nez Astra, for their wonderful idea. What the hell did I press? Where did my thingies go? I've done this before. Hold on. Tab Alt. That's the one. Okay. Congratulations. You've just been credited with your first comic book idea. I mean, the comic, I'm not necessarily doing that, but you have it now. That's a credit to your name. Look into an IMDb page. Comic ideas. Honestly, I feel like one of these is not bad. I'll write donut down here as well, because, you know. Donut / streamery things. Pokemon's an easy one as well. I can rattle off stuff like that pretty easy. Pokemon. Okie dokie. My layers are immediately becoming very disorganized. This is not my standard. I'm very. I like labeling my stuff, keeping it in folders and stuff. It's fine. I'll do it later. You know what? The new Martian Manhunter comes out later. Maybe topical Martian Man. I think that's the one. What the hell do I say about Martian Manhunter? Some dumb joke. I like this idea. I like Martian Manhunter comic idea. Okay, what do we say about Martian Manhunter? Let's dump all of these into a folder. Put that folder in the sun. Haven't read Absolute Martian Manhunter yet, so I don't know. I was waiting till it came out as like an omnibus, but I think that might have been a bad idea because it's getting cancelled. So, oops. I don't like single issues. I don't like single issues. Not a single issue type of guy, person. Comic idea. MM. So I'm thinking, the gears are turning already. Martian Manhunter comic. I'm thinking something chibi. Plot. So we can turn those off. Ta-da! And now we're back to square one, but also not really. Martian Manhunter. Wait, the red actually worked out so well? It was all planned from the beginning? It's even like kind of a similar shade to like the Martian Manhunter red. So what is this going to be about? That's the question. I'm thinking, hold on, what's the, is it Mini Marvels? I used to love Mini Marvels. There was like a couple comic strips of it in, I think an annual I had or something. And I was just I loved that. Let me get Mini Marvels on the, I think a Mini Marvels style, thing could be exactly the move. Except it's not there anymore. There we go. You have to excuse me, I've forgotten the ways of computer controls. What is this music? This is City the Animation. I had to remind myself. I was like, what the heck is this I'm listening to? That's what I'm listening to. I like this. I like this style. I like the art style. It's simple, which lends itself to the comedic tone that we're going for. I think this is the one. I think this is, but what is the plot? Well, what does the public know about Martian Manhunter? They know he's green. They know he is an alien. You know he's voiced by the guy who played Isaiah Bradley, and was also in that really depressing movie, The Life of Chuck. I couldn't watch the full Life of Chuck. After the first, 40 minutes of the world is ending, and, people, so Matthew Lillard is in the movie, and Chipo Ejiofor is also in the movie, and they're neighbors. And Matthew Lillard walks up to Chipo Ejiofor and says, "Hey, do you think the suicides are gonna stop anytime soon?" And Chipo Ejiofor says, "No, I don't think the suicides are gonna stop anytime soon." And it's 40 minutes of that. And it's just people dropping their suitcases, giving up on going to work because the planet's dying. And it was so depressing. And then at the 40-minute mark, they're like, actually, that's not what the movie's about. That was just the setup. By that point, I was done. I was so emotionally exhausted because this is too much, man. This is too much. And yeah, I didn't finish that movie. I'm not gonna finish that movie because I don't want more movies that spend the first 40 minutes talking about how all of the doctors killed themselves because there's no point in living anymore. It's too much. Anyway, what was this actor's name? Carl Lumley. Carl Lumley. Carl Lumley. I just can't remember his name. What a nice, happy-looking dude. A handsome guy. They love Carl Lumley. I'll put his name there so I may forget. Hopefully. I don't think I will. I'll remember it now. Carl Lumley. I have forgotten if that's the correct spelling. It is the correct spelling. Cool. This is like ska music. It's reggae, actually. I know nothing. Now, what are the odds this is getting like super mega ultra claimed? I think maybe non-zero. So let's switch to something that has like what's a game that has good music? I feel like Dispatch will also get claimed, but it has nice music. OST. I think OST might save me. Let me see. Is Dispatch OST safe? Forestry. Censor option. No, I mean like music. Reddit. Yeah, it seems fine. Which is good because I really like it. It's gonna jump scares with Thought Squad at some point, and I'll have to fast forward through that so I don't lose this VOD. Because I actually want this now. I didn't think that would happen. You know, listen to Smash Core 2 BGM. I didn't mean to put on. No, because like, listen to that. This is cool. How do I loop this? Oh, you know what? Sega Bass Fishing? That's the one. Why is it only in 1 year? There we go. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Turns out I had the volume like way too low this whole time. Oh yeah. Okay, so back to the actual comic. We have, he's an alien. He's green. He's Carl Lumley sometimes. He's alone. He has a pet plant on that Supergirl TV show? No, that's not right. I feel like it might have been. Oh, he does. His niece goes to water the plants in that TV show. Or it might have been in, I think that might have been Young Justice. I gotta turn down Sega Pro Bass Fishing. Okay. Okay, let me pull up some reference material from Mini Marvels. Get a sense of the plot of an average Mini Marvel comic. Marvels. Comic strip. They do seem to be like full page ones. The one that I had, the ones that I had seen were not full page ones. They were like maybe 6 panels. Oh, there's some short ones. Yeah. Spidey and the Mini Marvels. Okay, those pictures are all gone. Archive. It's gotta be a Mini Marvels archive, right? No? No archive. Okay. Mini Marvels comic strip? Yeah. Whoa. Ow. Mini Marvels. This is End of Spyroverse, Mini Marvels Hulk Volume 2. That doesn't look like Mini Marvels. That looks like Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers TV show? Featuring the Fury Files subject Power Man? That doesn't sound anything like the Mini Marvels. But we'll click it. That is not. It is Earth's Mightiest Heroes Volume 1. And also Power Pack 2007 to 2008. None of these are Mini Marvels. You know, back in the day, I had this subscription. I could just pull up Mini Marvels. Well, I don't know if Mini Marvels is on Marvel Unlimited. They're missing like some random stuff, like big chunks of Alpha Flight, which is what I wanted to read. That's unfortunate. Okay, I like this one. This is a good reference point. Mini Marvels. And we'll just throw that above the other one. It's about Wolverine never washing his claws and how gross that is. So we can do something like that. What is like the most oversimplified expression of Martian Manhunter's personality? He is alone. He is sad. He is fish out of water, which you can simplify even more into Iron Giant. He's the Iron Giant. That's Tron. Iron Giant. Which you can simplify maybe more into... Do we do a non-speaking one maybe? Because then I don't have to do UI. Not UI. Graphics. Sad. He's not necessarily sad. He's sad a lot, but he's not always sad. John Jones. / John Jones. I think that's how it's spelled. John Jones is a detective. Maybe there's something there. Maybe he has a plant sidekick. And it's like he's green and he's wearing a fedora. / trench coat. And he's in, because I did read the first issue, I think, of, oh, what was it? It wasn't Absolute thing. What did I see? Something with Martian Manhunter and Batman. And it was like Martian Manhunter's in it. You know what it was? I was reading DC Frontiers. I got DC Frontiers for my birthday, and I'm very happy about that. They sell the compact edition for like €10 or something. It's super, it's excellent. Highly recommend. In a car, so Sam and Max maybe, sort of style, but it's not quite as like more chill. This is what all of my writing notes look like, by the way. It's just like I would fill this space in as well. Speaking of which, we can actually do that with different colors. So, plant. The plant needs a simple name that can be understood as it being a plant, even if it doesn't, if it's not drawn very well to look like a plant. Planty is one option. Planto. You could do a pun, like what's like the like a ficus? Francis? No, that doesn't work. I do like the name Francis for a plant, though. Does the plant wear a fedora? Detective partner. Okay, they're busting crime. What are they busting? Does the plant smoke? Maybe? I think the plant smokes. Plant. Okay. Smoke cigarettes. And that scares him? Oh, he's afraid of fire, isn't he? Scared. That says sacred. Scared of fire. That's odd. That's also odd. It doesn't matter. Feel the heat. Shrekbeard, Martian Manhunter, Green Alien. He's not a random black guy, he's Carl Lumley. Young Justice was I mean, I guess. I enjoyed it. Way back when. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Learning that Nolan North was like half the voices was kind of strange because I didn't notice at all. I mean, I probably didn't know who Nolan North was when I was a kid, so that's probably helped. Which isn't to say that knowing who Nolan North is a tongue twister, but also it's not a bad thing. It just means when you hear his voice, you're like, oh, that's Nolan North. But as a kid, you don't care about that stuff, really. I mean, I pretended to, but I didn't. I didn't hear it that much. Okay. I think we got our premise anyway. He's let me grab a new sheet. What does it say I'm streaming? Yeah, I mean, sure, art, why not? So, Martian Manhunter. I love that font. What is that? Eras Demi ITC? Beautiful. Martian Manhunter. No, why is it red? Oh, you know what it is? Gotta do one of them, don't I? I gotta change it in there. And no, it didn't work. Okay. And Francis. Let's go a little bigger. Pet plant. Ooh. This is great. We've already passed the stage where I felt like a fraud and that I would never be able to create anything, which is the start of every every comic or piece of writing. The blank page stage where you're like, I hate this, I suck, I'll never make anything. And now we have a concept, which is honestly plenty. You can. It doesn't matter what direction you take the concept. You can just try stuff until you're happy. Okay, what was I doing? Fedora. We need many fedoras, so that's no fedora hat. Why is the first option like the first like page of options was some software that I've never heard of? I do not get that at all. We'll grab a few different fedora options. Maybe one that's like a little off to one side. This one is sideways. They don't really need to even be the same fedora. No one's going to be paying attention to that. Plant. And we're not going to be using these for like the actual thing. It's purely just to have a visual sort of outline so I can spend my drawing time in zero brain mode. Ficus plant? Those are big. Okay. Potted plant. I just need like a... This might do the job. This was the one. Okay. Beautiful. And of course that doesn't work, so we just... No? Okay, and so we just... Okay. He needs a cigarette. Okay, will I be able to get away with this? Maybe, maybe. Kind of. Flip horizontal. And then we grab our handy dandy drawing tool. There we go, we got our Francis. Francis, I don't know what type of plant this is actually. Let's see, what type of plant is this? It's an artificial IKEA plant, okay. Martian Manhunter, let's get a nice transparent image. Oh yeah, this is... Now there's a couple options. We can go for like an action pose or static pose for the visual reference. I'm liking this one here that I'm seeing. Let me grab it real quick. That's the one, that's the one. And then we can just copy paste this onto him. We bump this up to, I think, 60. Detective duo. Dynamic detective duo. Love a bit of alliteration. Maybe they're in a car. I feel like I have the front of a car somewhere in my computer, but I don't really want to go searching right now. It's quicker to just search up car front. I would love one that didn't have a windshield. Old car? Transparent? I watched Kiss Kiss Bang Bang last night. I enjoyed some of it. Well, that's the full review. Also, that's not going to work. That is an AI image. No doubt about it. That makes me sad. Clip art. I love clip art. We can do clip art. Oh yeah. Ooh. That'll do. And the problem is it's green and they are green and everyone is green. So it's actually kind of hard to tell what's going on. So we'll put this down here. And we'll literally just write this, they're in this car. Okay, so maybe the plant is driving. I don't mind that idea. Good idea, me. Maybe he's driving. I think so. It opens on a side preview of him. So, but like, how do we differentiate this? So, do one of these. Camera. I'm mixing up my E's and my A's today. What's going on? Camera here. And then car. Here. Camera. So initially it shows him in thought, and it shows he's in a car. So we the reader assume that he's the one driving, and then it pulls back just after he mentions his detective friend. Pull back to reveal. to reveal. Plant is driving. Okay. So why is it Martian Manhunter? What is that? What does the plant have to do with being? I feel like I'm getting lost in the sauce here. I feel like we're missing a connective tissue piece. A piece to connect the tissues together. Or I think connective tissue connects other things together. It doesn't matter. We're missing something to join the plant, which is maybe too specific to Martian Manhunter. Even if it is Make a Bad Comic Day, I want to do my best. I mean, it's not Make a Bad Comic Day, that was exactly a week ago, but that's fine, it doesn't matter. Okay, how do we connect them? How do we connect them? And what is the... How do we make this more tied to Martian Manhunter things and not just any old detective? Do we need to? I don't know. Do we need to? Maybe I just start drawing and look at all the ideas. I feel like that might be the way to go. So we start another group. We finalizing idea for drawing. So I've never really drawn with this tablet before, so we'll see how this goes. Like, I've drawn with a tablet before, but not for drawing. That makes sense. So I feel like it's gonna be a little wonky. Panel lines. Panel lines. Maybe I just do 2. Let's see, so if we split it into, like, what are these? We get narration here, and he's looking out that way, and he's sitting here, and then we pull out, and the plant is driving. It's missing something to connect them. Maybe I don't make it Martian Manhunter at all. Or maybe I focus in the dialogue, I focus in on it, in talking about how lonely he is. He's just gotten to Earth, he's kind of lonely, he just has his plan. I think that's the way to do it. I think that's because he doesn't have his driver's license yet. That's the bit. Okay. No license. Yeah. So friend. Driving him. City. He's just come to Earth. And oh, his partner, not his friend, his partner. Change that because he doesn't have friends. Not yet. Also, I'm realizing I'm drawing this all on panel lines. Oops. I'm writing it all on panel lines. His partner. Just come to Earth and only friend is plant. He looks at plant. Or no, he doesn't look at the plant. He says to plant, because he's still looking out at the road. Can you put that out? Car has smoke. Inside. Nowari. Okay. I think we got it. I think this is it. This is the scheme. So I'll just go draw that, I suppose. I don't really want to do that on a stream. I'd rather just zone out and do it like on a bit of paper or something and then scan it into a computer. So this is probably the end. See yous when I see yous. Oh wow, that was like really good timing. What the hell am I listening to? Oh no. Oh no. Please tell me this isn't gonna get played. It kept playing all the different songs while I was elsewhere. I didn't notice. It's because it's a playlist. It's a random mix created by YouTube. It was playing something called Realize Panorama Luminary BGM 20. Never heard of this in my entire life. Yeah, I'm gonna go.